you've got the angle, I'm going to go to the floor to you. Now at halftime, you'll go to this end. Okay? So go on down there, and it's where you can hoard out your spot. You can just kind of set your camera down beside the padding there. And then, like I said, about in between the U and the P, and then in between the C and the O on the other side. You can go to either side, and I may have you move one or the other, okay? When you get down there, I'll do a mic check with you and a camera check just to make sure everything looks okay. Everything, you won't have any audio whatsoever. So audio is only up here, so I've got the audio turned off on that one, it doesn't matter.
Lady Rams. Coach Roy Peak. Assistant coach Bob Raceland.
Good evening from tonight's broadcast of Greenup County Girls Basketball as the Lady Musketeers welcome in the Raceland Lady Rams. Alongside James Collier, I'm Aaliyah Grayson.
Welcome into tonight's broadcast as we get you ready for the Musketeers and the Lady Rams. Let's meet the starting lineups for Raceland as the Lady Rams will have out on the court Emma Picklesheimer, 5'9" freshman or forward junior. She'll have a 5'6" senior forward Emily Garvin joining her in the backcourt, a 5'8" junior guard of Kirsten Smith, 5'6" senior guard of Sierra Maynard, and a 5'9" center junior of Chloe Collins. Now let's meet the starting lineups for the Greenup County Lady Musketeers.
Starting in guard is a sophomore, number 11.
Greenhouse ready for tip-off. Aaliyah Grayson on the call tonight. Here we go. Greenup County working the ball around the outside. Trying to work an inside ball tipped away. Lauren Hanna tracing it down. Shot up by Greenup County, and a ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Musketeers after the foul. And at the free throw line, Lexi Carroll for 2 free throws. First one missed, one more to follow. Both free throws off the mark. Lauren Hanna chases down the rebound. Greenup County will reset. Here's Rachel Bush. Left side 3 on the way. Front iron short, no good. Carroll with the rebound and then a tie up in the lane. Possession arrow goes back to the Lady Rams. They'll have the possession here with just over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Collins off to Maynard. And then inside this Picklesheimer. They'll go off to Smith. 3-ball left side, no. Collins with an offensive rebound, puts it up. Foul, no call. Smith gets the rebound and misses the shot. So stay with Raceland as Lauren Hanna picks up the personal foul. Smith at the free throw line for 2. The first set's on the way, and it's nothing. Raceland. Emma Frazier with the basketball. Works it off to Rachel Bush on the left wing. Right side now, Taylor Gammon back to Frazier. We'll try to go off to the right side. Hanna has it knocked away. She'll dribble. Left side off to Bush. Long range jumper. Good. Rachel Bush gets the Lady Musketeers on the board.
Greenup tries to pressure. Long side pass off to Smith. They'll try to go underneath, and a turnover on the Lady Rams. Greenup County with a basketball. Here's Bush. Lobs it into the left side. Hannah, she's triple teamed. Turn kicks it out to Gammon. Gammon loses it out of bounds. And it'll go back, to the Lady Musketeers. .5:59 to go. A turnover by the Rams. Here's a three ball. Taylor Gammon. And she knocks it down from the far side. 5-2. Raceland brings it front court, lobs it down to Collins in the corner. Cross court pass, top of the key. That's out to Garvin. And Garvin takes it off the left side and drops it in for the bucket. 5-4 is your score. 5:28 to go here in the opening frame. Emma Frazier, front court, kicks it off left side. Gammon, she wants another three. Yes! Taylor Gammon making it rain here at the Greenhouse. Greenup County's up by 4. Full court pressure by the Musketeers. Here's Collins out of the corner. Looks underneath, trying to feed it off to Smith, and it's poked out of bounds by Taylor Gammon. Clock resting, 5:05 to go here in the opening quarter. Ron Keaton, head coach for the Lady Rams. Matt Gilbert, head coach for the Lady Musketeers. Here's Collins out on the left wing. Ball high over her head. She'll take it off to the center. Now Spin tried to give it out. Rachel Bush nearly takes it away. Here's Smith knifing her way down the center of the floor, and a foul comes on the attack. Charlie Graham will check in. Still get the foul on Lexi Carroll. That's her first. Team foul number 2. 4:54 to go here on a rested clock, first quarter. And a tie-up on the far sideline. Chloe Collins to trigger end. Surveying, tries to go back door to Smith, and Hannah kicks it out of bounds yet again. Lob pass back out. That's to Picklesheimer. She'll come off the right elbow. Puts a shot up, and it's blocked away by Carroll. Greenup County in the front court. Here's Emma Frazier. Right side off the window. No good. Shot rebounded out by Chloe Collins.
Emma Garvin knocks down the jumper, making it to 6.
Frazier in the front court. Goes right side. Bush gets it back. Kicks it over to Gammon. She's all alone. Another three. That one's too stiff. Collins backside rebound. And then a jump ball. It'll stay with Greenup County on the possession arrow with 4:13 to go here in the opening frame. And now Bush throws it in and turns it over. And Raceland trying to make the run out, feeding it out to Sierra Smith. She can't track it down. It goes out of bounds on the far side baseline. Back to the Rams it comes. Or excuse me, back to the Musketeers. 8-6, 4 minutes and some change to go here in the opening quarter. Greenup County with a basketball and the lead. Here's Rachel Bush back to Frazier, all alone between the circles. She'll pull the trigger off the glass, won't stay down. Rachel Bush comes in from behind and tries to gather in the rebound, but cannot get it in. It'll be Lady Musketeers basketball. 3:53 to go here in the opening quarter. Bush to trigger in. Feeds it off to Carroll, and Carroll nearly lost it. Hannah backs her way in. Left-handed hook shot. Nice take there by Lauren Hannah. 10-6. Musketeers lead it by 4. Greenup County, full court pressure, working on Maynard. Tries to drop it off to Picklesheimer, who's hounded on the right side. Feeds it out top of the key, Chloe Collins. She'll go off to the right side. Now Garvin into the corner is off to Maynard. Back to check that Smith. 3 ball from the top of the keys, no good. Rachel Bush has the rebound. Greenup County front court. Frazier back to Gammon, nearly throws it out of bounds. Gammon has to track it down. She'll bring it out to Hannah. Now back to Frazier. Frazier looks right, off to Bush. Bush wants a three. It's on the way. Got it. Rachel Bush knocks down the triple. And makes it 13-6. And the other side tipped the ball. It'll stay with Raceland. 2:49 to play here in the opening quarter. 13-6. Lady Musketeers leading this one. Here's Collins surveying. Tries to lob it back to a nice pass there to Smith, who has position under the bucket and empties it up and in. 13-8. Smith with 4 points in the basketball game. Here's Frazier off to Gammon. Gammon high post left side. Now goes to Bush. Bush catches and shoots. 18-footer up, no good. Rebound by Picklesheimer. Raceland wants to run. They'll bring it out to the right side. That's out to Maynard. Now to Collins. Collins fires a three. Yes. 13-11. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Bush off to Gammon. Gammon wants another three. In and out, no good. Collins has the rebound.
Quickly ahead, shot up by Emily Garvin. It's blocked away
by Lauren Hanna, and she takes the rebound away at the same time. Inside of 2 minutes to play here. Frazier front court.
Kicks it off to Gammon. Gammon left wing.
2-3 zone being
applied by the Lady Ramps.
Here's Bush, right wing now. Back to Frazier. Frazier attacks on the right elbow, comes left side, nearly throws it away. Gammon has to track it down. Here's Hannah. Nice move in the paint. Goes off to the right side. Lost the handle on the basketball. And then a tie-up with her legs. That's a heck of a way to win a jump ball. We're going to substitute for both sides as Adriana Flocker will come on for Sierra Maynard. And checking in for Greenup County will be Emily Maynard as she'll replace Lauren Hanna.
Number 2, Emily Maynard.
Minute 16 to play here in the opening quarter. Flocker near side. She'll pitch it over top to Smith. Smith down to Picklesheimer. Nice dribble drive there on the baseline off the window. Good. Nice little head fake there by Emily Picklesheimer. We're tied at 13. 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Greenup County with a basketball. Gammon left wing. Pitches it back to Frazier. Still 2-3 zone by the Lady Rams. Here's Frazier. She'll pull the trigger for the lead. No. And Gammon tracks down the long rebound. Gammon back to Frazier. Frazier between the circles. Right side Maynard. Back to Frazier. Now Gammon left side. Good defensive pressure by the Lady Rams. Skip pass to Maynard on the right side. And a timeout requested by Greenup County. 30-second timeout. So taking a look at this early on, Raceland shooting 5 of 10 from the field. Greenup County 5 of 12. 5 rebounds each way. Raceland with 4 turnovers. Greenup County with 2. (13-13) is your score. Raceland currently on a 7-0 run after Rachel Bush knocked down a three-pointer to make it 13-6, and it's been 7 points in a row for the Rams to tie this one at 13. 27 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Maynard to trigger in. Frazier between the rings. Comes off to Gammon. Now down to Bush. Bush, a 19-footer just inside the arc. Front iron, no good. Rebound Collins. Raceland with an opportunity to take the lead on his 7-0 run. Here's Collins left side. Walk, no call. Goes into the keyhole, pushes off. Another travel, and that one they got her for. 5th turnover for the Lady Rams. 5 seconds to go. Greenup County will have a chance for one final shot. Here's Frazier ahead. 3, 2, goes down, draws contact, throws him a shot, nothing happens. And that'll take us to the end of 1 quarter of play. 13-all is your score. We'll step aside for a break. We're back for more right after this here on GCHS TV. Back here at Greenup County, 13-13 ball game as we start quarter number 2. James Collier, happy to have you along with me here tonight with my GCHS TV media crew. Rachel Bush kicks it off to the right side. Now Hannah, left side, Gammon. Frazier, and we'll get a 3-second violation on Greenup County.
Appreciate the late violation.
7-0 run that the Lady Rams are currently working on. As they'll pitch it ahead. That's off to Picklesheimer. They'll go to Collins in the left corner. Smith, left wing, back to Collins. Collins for the lead from the corner. 3-ball, no. Backside rebound pulled out by Taylor Gammon. And then a turnover as it's picked off by Smith. They'll go to Flocker, who's all alone. Right side 3, no. Backside rebound, Lauren Hanna. And then the ball's turned over yet again. Flocker lobs it down to Collins. Here's Smith. Long side, 3, good. Kirsten Smith, a 10-0 run for the Lady Rams at 16-13. Just inside of 6 minutes, or excuse me, inside of 7 minutes to go. Frazier off to Gammon. High post right side. Hannah, she's double teamed. She'll come back to Frazier. Frazier into the keyhole. Ron Keaton wants a walk, none given. Bush surveys. Goes to Carroll down on the bottom of the baseline. Nearly turned over. Frazier has to do a little tight roping out near midcourt. Greenup County looking for some points. Been scoreless for almost 4 minutes. And now Rachel Bush has it taken away. The other way it goes. Smith off the window. Good. And a full timeout by Greenup County. We'll take one as well. 18-13. As we step aside for a break, we're back right after this here on GCHS TV. Back here at the greenhouse, 18-13. Lady Rams currently leading this one. Greenup County led this one 13-6. It's a 12-0 run right now for Raceland, but Greenup County with a basketball out of the timeout. Frazier starts to look at left. Nothing was there. Now will come to Gammon. Gammon lost the handle on the field. She's going to get trapped, working herself out of the double team. Ball scooped up and turned over. Heavy defensive pressure by the Lady Rams. Coming away with is Picklesheimer. Turns, gives it off now to Smith in between the rings. Greenup County will sag back, and it's 2-3 as well. Here's Smith. Works off to the left side, turns, looks back to Ron Keaton as he stomps his foot on the hardwood here at the greenhouse, the home for the Musketeers. Collins on the right side, right in front of Charlie Graham, the Greenup bench. Here's a nice entry pass on the right side to Picklesheimer. Hook shot up, no good. Rachel Bush fighting for the rebound. Greenup County needing points. It's been since about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter since they came away with any points. There's a lob pass left side, entry pass. Hannah tied up left side. She'll go back to Frazier. Frazier fires a three from the wing. No. Backside rebound, though, by Carroll. Here's Hannah. Has it raked away. Gets on the floor. Kicks it back out and saves it for the Musketeers. They've got a 4-on-4 as Frazier goes through, and she's fouled on the way to the rack. They'll get the foul on Adriana Flocker. That's her first, team's second. And at the free throw line, shooting two, is Emma Frazier. Frazier's first one is up, it's no good. Greenup County's missed all 3 of its free throw attempts so far. Second one's on the way. That one finds its mark. 18-14. Musketeers down by 4. Collins has it on the far sideline. Bounce pass out to Smith. Rachel Bush playing up on that high 2-3 zone. She comes out, a lot of pressure, tries to enter it in, and Lexi Carroll tries to steal it away. Could not maintain the possession. It was tipped, and they're going to get a ball out of bounds or a foul. They're going to get the foul on Rachel Bush. That's her first, team's third. Raceland with the basketball. Smith takes it in the backcourt. Emily Garvin checks out on that last time out. And Sierra Maynard back in the ball game. Collins between the rings. Smith on the left wing. She'll pull a long-range three. In and out. Gets the roll off of the iron. The iron is kind for Kirsten Smith. 21-14, largest lead of the night for the Lady Rams. Frazier kicks it off to Bush. Bush on the right side, falling down, gives it off to Carroll. Carroll cut off on the baseline. Back to Gammon. She'll launch a three. No. Rachel Bush with another rebound. Carroll looking for it underneath. Nothing there. They tried to force it to her and turned it over. Greenup County with 8 turnovers in this basketball game. They're down 7 as we approach the 3-minute mark to go in this ball game in the first half, and a timeout.
He didn't point.
And they'll get a 30-second timeout requested by the Lady Rams. Going back into the first quarter in this ball game,
It was 13-6
with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Since that point, Raceland has outscored Greenup County 15-1. And they lead this one 21-14 with 3:20 to go before the break.
on the floor for Greenup County.
Frazier, Gammon, Maynard, Hannah, and Carroll as
Butch out during the timeout.
back under Wood. Raceland with the basketball. Chance to take a double-digit lead with a tray here.
Working it around, lobs it underneath.
Nice catch and shoot underneath as checking back into the basketball game was Emily Garvin. And Garvin drops in the bucket as she comes in for Flocker. Garvin was 6 in this basketball game. Smith leads all scorers with 12. Here's Gammon looking underneath. They're playing kind of help side defense. Maynard spots up, launches the triple, no good. Lexi Carroll with the rebound and the stick back. And some much needed points there by the Lady Musketeers. As Lexi Carroll gets her first points of the night. 23-16, 2:20 to go here in the first half. Good defense. Collins left all alone just offside the right. Elbow extended. We'll take it off to Garvin. Back to Smith. Back to Smith. All alone. Pulls the trigger. 3 from the corner. Yes. Kirsten Smith is filling it tonight in the greenhouse, the largest lead of the night. It's at 10. With just inside of 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Maynard. Left side, back to Frazier in between the rings. They'll go back to Maynard. She thought about a 3, pulled it back. Lob pass to Gammon. Entry pass, Hannah. Hannah fighting for it. She's got 3 on her. They'll go back to Hannah. Hannah spins, held as she goes up, and Chloe Collins will pick up the personal foul on the hold. Clock will rest with 1:28 to play here in the first half. Now check that. They're going to give the foul to Emma Picklesheimer. So that's her first, team's third, and Lauren Hannah at the free throw line for 2. First one rattles up and stays home. Here comes Rachel Bush back in the ball game. She'll get Emily Maynard. 9-point deficit for the Lady Musketeers, trying to find some points before going to the locker room. Hannah puts both in. She has 4. 26-18. Here's Maynard. Brings it off to Smith on the far sideline. Now Collins gives it back off to Maynard. She loses it, but right in the hands of Picklesheimer. Nothing there. Maynard with the rebound. Misses the bunny. Back to Picklesheimer. She can't get it to go down. Lauren Hannah comes away with the rebound. 1 minute to go, first half. There's Frazier from the right side. Tries to force it into Carroll. That ball's poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County. Bush lobs it all the way back out near midcourt. Frazier has to climb the ladder. High post to Hannah. They'll go back to Gammon. She'll fire a 3 from the wing. No, too stiff. Rachel Bush with the offensive rebound and sticks it back in. Rachel Bush with 7 points, 4 rebounds. It leads down to 6. 30 seconds to play here in the opening half. Here's Garvin. Back to Maynard. Skip pass to Smith. Good ball movement by the Lady Rams. 20 seconds to go. See if Ron Keaton wants the final shot of the first half. Smith has it in her hand. She'll go off to the left side now to Collins in the corner. Collins spots up. 3 from the corner. In and out. No good. Ball poked around. Loose and tipped out of bounds. Who touches it last? It'll stay with Greenup County with 1.5 seconds to go here before the break. Lauren Hannah launches it off to Gammon. Gammon walked before she got it away. She tried to get it away quickly, but could not get it off cleanly. And that takes us to the end of the first half. 26-20 is our score. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll take a look at all of the statistics and scoring summary from this one. That's when we return here on GCHS. Well, no, hang on. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock after the turnover from Lauren Hannah. So Chloe Collins tries to lob it to the back, and Goes out of bounds with 0.3 seconds left. Now it's for certain. It's in the locker room that you cannot catch and shoot in less than 0.7 seconds. So Hannibal Traeger.
And then we go to locker room.
26-20. Raceland leads this one at the break. We'll bring it back in just a little bit here on GCHS TV. Back here at the greenhouse at the break, 26-20. Your score with Greenup County trailing the Raceland Lady Rams. Take a look at some individual statistics during the break for Raceland. 45.5%, that's 10 of 22 at the half. 50% on long range, 4 of 8, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, 8 rebounds, 5 turnovers. Kirsten Smith leading the way with 15 points. For the Lady Musketeers, 36.8% on 7 of 19, 25% on 3 of 12 from beyond the arc, 50%, 3 of 6 on the free throw line, 13 rebounds, and 9 turnovers. Rachel Bush has 7, Taylor Gammon has 6. At the half, 26-20. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of action here from the greenhouse on GCHS TV. Back here at the greenhouse. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight on GCHS TV. A big shout out to my students and my crew tonight. Haley Howard and Noah Smith on the cameras, and Aaliyah Grayson doing the production here, doing a fabulous job here tonight. Third period underway as it'll be Raceland with the basketball, working from right to left on your screen. Kirsten Smith leading all scorers with 15 points. They try to lob it down to her underneath, and it's
Starting the second half for the Musketeers will be the starters. Carol, Frazier, Bush, and Hannah. Collins, Garvin, Maynard Smith, and Picklesheimer. They'll bring it out to Picklesheimer. She'll come off the left elbow. Bounce it out to Garvin. Garvin, a 17-footer from the baseline, is good. Emily Garvin has 8 in the ball game. The lead's back to 8. 28-20. Here's Bush. Goes into the keyhole to Carroll. She'll try to force it backside to Hannah, and it's picked off. 10th turnover of the basketball game for the Musketeers. Here's Smith. Collins, right side. She wants a long three on the way. Got it.
Chloe Collins filling it. Give her 6. Lady Rams shooting the lights out from downtown tonight. 5 of 9. 11-point lead, largest it's been this evening. Here's Frazier between the rings. Goes to the right side, Gammon. Goes to the short corner, Hannah. She's double teamed. Puts it on the deck one time, spins, tied up, and she travels. Good pressure there by the Lady Rams. Smith pitches it off to Picklesheimer on the left wing. Lets the screen clear. Off to Garvin now, right side. Here's Collins. Raceland being patient, leading by 11. 6.5 to go here in the third. Trailed this game 13-6. Put together a 15-1 run and never slowed down since. Here's Garvin trying to step through. That should have been a jump ball, no call. She'll turn, reverse it back out to Kirsten Smith. Shot up is no good. Chloe Collins gets it back to herself, and she's fouled. We'll get the foul on Taylor Gammon, her first, team's first. And at the free throw line for Raceland will be Chloe Collins. Collins 6 points tonight. First free throw is up, is good. 32-20. Second one's on the way, nothing but twine. And a 30-second timeout by Matt Gilbert. Coming into the game, Greenup County was sitting at 2-4 on the season. They won last time out against Elliott County. That was 48-31. Their other win this season, a 75-65 victory over Belfry. That was a game which Lexi Carroll dropped a career-high 38 points in the win. Raceland coming in trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, falling to Russell and Ashland their last 2 times out. They fell to Russell to open up district play 68-27. And then last time out, last Saturday against Ashland at home, 67-33. Raceland has Fairview coming up this Saturday. Meanwhile, Greenup County will play Glenwood out of this New Boston over at Rio Grande on Saturday in the Woods Lumber Classic, and then head to Florida after the Christmas holiday. Greenup County front court, that's Frazier, takes it off to Bush, gets it right back. She's all alone in between the rings. Greenup County's trying to find some space inside, but Raceland's really clogging it up in the middle, sagging back on a 2-3, almost giving Greenup County that open three-pointer look if they want it. They've hounded Lexi Carroll all night long. Here's a shot from Rachel Bush. It's up, it's no good, but a rebound pulled out by Taylor Gammon. Greenup County out rebounding Raceland tonight, 14-9. Here's Hannah on the right side. One dribble, lobs it back out to Frazier. Around the corner it goes. Gammon from the corner, left side, no, too stiff. Maynard the defensive rebound. The Rams front court leading by 13, looking for more. We approach the 5-minute mark here to go in the third. Garvin, left side, now Smith. Raceland playing out without its starting point guard of Whitney Lute. Suffered an injury about a week ago. And now Rachel Bush is going to get called for the personal foul. Her second, team second. Clock resting, 4:49 to go here in quarter number 3. Coach Ron Keaton saying pretty much had to go with a 2-guard set by committee. So far tonight, Kirsten Smith's done a fabulous job up top. 15 points to the backside of that doesn't hurt matters either. Lob down to Collins, and Lexi Carroll will get called on the reach. That's her second, team's third. Carroll's been quiet here tonight as she's almost looked at double teams, sometimes triple teams every time she's touched the basketball or haven't had the ball sent her way, and so is Lauren Hanna. Collins lobs it into Picklesheimer. She'll come off the left side, run into Carroll. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Rachel Bush. That's her 5th. Frazier front court. Down 13. Here's Bush on the right side. And she throws it away. Twelfth turnover of the basketball game for the Lady Musketeers. Collins, right side, now Garvin. Around the horn it goes, all to Picklesheimer in front of the Rams bench. Smith, 15 points, and all of those in the first half, and now we have an offensive foul. They'll get that one on Emily Garvin. Her first, team's first. So we approach the 4-minute mark here to go in quarter number 3. Greenup County down a bunch, searching for some offensive production. Here's Frazier. Off to Bush. Bush floater in the lane, won't get it to go down. Nice box out there by Bush. It's going to be her 3rd. Team's 4th.
Good. Her 3rd. Team 4.
There's Garvin off the left side. Lobs it back out to Smith in front of the scorer's table. Collins down in the corner. Taylor Gammon steps in and rips it out of there. Nice job by Taylor. Frazier, front court, crosses over, stops in the lane, lost the handle on the pill. Greenup kind of gives it right back. Here's Garvin, stutter step, goes into the center of the lane, turns, reverses it back to Smith, catch and shoot, 3 on the way, yes. Kirsten Smith is having herself a night, 18 points in the basketball game, and she is 4 of 6 from a long range, 36-20, 16-point edge for the Lady Rams, looking for their first district win. Here's a ball tipped by Smith, trying to track it down. It goes back into the hands of Frazier near the midcourt stripe. So work it off to the left side. Flip it out there to Carroll. Carroll attacks off the left elbow, and she walked. Here comes Emily Maynard as she'll get Rachel Bush. 2:37 to play here in the 3rd. Raceland working from right to left on your screen. Happy to have everyone who's tuning in with us tonight here on GCHS TV. Our first full broadcast by the crew here tonight. There's a nice entry pass underneath. A fall down shot by Maynard. It's tipped around and Picklesheimer comes away with it. And then Ron Keaton, I believe, is going to burn a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So 2:14 to go here in quarter number 3. And to put this game in perspective of how quickly it got out of hand, it was 13-6. Greenup County was leading this one with just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Since that point, Raceland's outscored the Lady Rams 30-7. And it's been a night for Kirsten Smith. 18 points and 4 of 6 from long range. So out of the timeout. Smith out of the corner, hounded there by Gammon. Puts it on the deck, spins out of the pressure, and brings it back out near midcourt. Down to Picklesheimer, working on Carroll, goes baseline. Flips it into the corner to Chloe Collins, and it goes off of her hands and right to the hands of Coach Keaton. Coach Keaton will have his annual tournament coming up after Christmas. This year, the
Ohio River Classic. Great teams in that event.
starts up on the 27th up at the Palace. Here's Maynard. Curls from the right side, pitches it left side. Gammon trying to float it inside to Hannah. She's triple team, puts it on the deck, steps through, right side.
No, but she's tangled up with Collins underneath, and
It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with Greenup County. Lady Musketeers to trigger in. Underneath their own bucket, Maynard into the corner. Gammon all alone. 3. No. Bounced around the iron twice, but it's not kind here tonight. Fouls on Lauren Hanna. It's her second, team's 5th. 125 to go here in the third. Smith walks it in the front court, stops in between the rings just above the volleyball line. A couple of subs at the scores table for the Lady Rams to check in next. Here's a nice curl in the lane by Garvin. Hook shot won't go, gets her own rebound, forces it up. That one won't fall, and Emma Frazier has the rebound. Here's Carroll, back to Gammon, bounce pass now around to the right side to Maynard. Entry pass, back out to Maynard, launches a 3, no, too stiff. Nice rebound by Picklesheimer. 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Raceland leading this one by 16 on a 30-7 run as Carroll knocks this one out of bounds. It'll stay with Raceland underneath its own bucket. Here's Bush and Ellie Hunt back into the ball game as Lauren Hanna and Emma Frazier check out. Collins with Hunt in front of her. Hunt seeing her first action tonight. Cut off there by Carroll. 12 seconds to go. Smith. Think they would want to run something through her. She's going to fan it out. She's got 5 as she's going backward. Now 3, 2. Rachel Bush knocks this one into the press row area, and that'll take us to the end of quarter number 3. 36-20 is your score. We'll take a break. We come back. Fourth quarter's up right after this on GCHS TV. So the Lady Rams have the basketball to start the fourth and final stanza, and off we go. Adriana Flocker checks in out of the timeout. She'll have the basketball out between the rings. There's Garvin. Now to Smith. Picklesheimer, nice head fake. Down the center of the lane she goes. She walked a mile. No call there. We play on with Picklesheimer with the ball again. Entry pass into Collins, working on Hunt. Works her way into the lane, stops, reverses, tied up, turns, and that one is going to be a traveling violation. Ninth turnover on the night for the Lady Rams. Gammon hands off to Bush. Bush looks right. Brings out to Maynard. Gammon will run the point with Frazier on the bench. Bush goes dribble drive baseline, tries to lob it underneath to Hunt. Hunt turns, puts it up off the window, no good. Rebound Picklesheimer. Inside of 7 to play in the ball game. All Lady Rams in this one. Here's Smith, walled up inside, back to Picklesheimer. Right side 3, no. Flocker with a rebound. Smith comes and gets it and resets. Smith, the junior, trying to lead her team to a nice win here on the road with a scoop shot up. No good, tied up with Bush underneath, and then a jump ball. And it's going the other direction. Big shout out to my crew tonight. Haley Howard, Noah Smith on the cameras. Production work, Aaliyah Grayson. Students here for the media class at Greenup County High School. First year that we've put it together, and kids doing a great job so far. Here's Emily Maynard with a nice bucket at the top of the three-point line. Maynard with her first points tonight. Leads down to 13 inside of 6 to go. Here's Garvin, lobs it out to Picklesheimer. Left side elbow, good. Emma Picklesheimer with 4. And a quick answer there, pushes it back to 15. Gammon working on the right side now. They'll go to Maynard. She wants another one. That ball was tipped. Blocked away by Collins, but goes in the hands of Rachel Bush. Her shot's up, no good. Fighting for it is her and Flocker. She'll flip it back to Maynard. Maynard in the lane, throws up a floater. Can't come away with it. Here's Carroll tied up, and she's fouled underneath. Look at the foul on Chloe Collins. So that's her first, team's second. And coming back in is Sierra Maynard. And she'll come in for Adriana Flocker. Carroll with a lob pass, right side. Now goes back to Maynard left. Catch and shoot. 3 on the way. No. Rachel Bush with the rebound. Puts it up. Too short. Right back into the hands of Lexi Carroll. And Carroll gets it in. Carroll's 4th point of the night. Down to 13. Here's Picklesheimer. Goes to the right side. Around the horn it comes. Up top of the key now to Collins. Here's Maynard, a 3 off the glass. Too stiff. No good. And it comes all the way back out to Smith. Garvin, dribble drive on the left baseline. Cut off there by Hunt. That was a double dribble. She went up. It had to be a jump ball or something. Instead, it's another rebound and a tip ball back to Raceland. Collins, skip pass. And now Raceland playing 4 out, 1 in, and playing keep away from Greenup County as we approach the 4-minute mark. Collins goes into the corner to Garvin. She'll come to the right elbow. Brings it to the left side. Smith, hounded now by Gammon. Gammon all over her. No foul, we play on. Smith will curl all the way to the basket and knock in her 20th point of the night. Raceland has 40. Smith has 20 of those. 40-25. Gammon reverses back to Maynard. Maynard pulls the trigger. 3-ball, no good. And Picklesheimer and Bush with a tie-up, and they'll get the foul on Bush. That's going to be her 4th, and a timeout by Greenup County. That's about a full timeout. We'll take a break. We're back right after this on GCHS TV. .327 to go here in the ball game. 40-25, Raceland leading Greenup County here at the Greenhouse in the 63rd District matchup. Raceland with a basketball. They'll give it off to Smith. She's got a 2-on-1, drops it off to Picklesheimer. Picklesheimer back to Smith. Blocked away, Rachel Bush. She gets the rebound. Emma Frazier back in the ball game. Maynard wants it in the corner. She gets it. Pumps. Back to Gammon. Greenup will work it around the perimeter now. Here's Carroll, high post. Back to Bush. On the line for a 2. A long-range 2 by Rachel Bush. Rachel Bush with 9. Down to 13 as we cross the 3-minute mark. And now a timeout by Ron Keaton. 60-second timeout. We're back right after this on GCHS TV. .40-27 with 2:52 to go in the ball game. Raceland leading Greenup County here at the Greenhouse. James Carter, happy to have you along with me here tonight on GCHS TV. Lady Rams with the basketball on the baseline. Smith brings it in, gets it right back. She'll bring it across midcourt, pitches it ahead off to Picklesheimer. Picklesheimer cuff. Bush with those 4 personal fouls, a little bump out top. She's got to be careful. Maynard. Bounce pass into the keyhole to Picklesheimer. Working herself on Lexi Carroll. And right now it's 4 out, 1 in basketball as Raceland says we do not have to score the rest of the ball game. Come and get it. And they're trying to work that backside curl for a layup, and that's the only shot right now they're allowed to shoot. It is a layup or curl it out and reset it. Here's Garvin going from the far side. Tries to feed it in backside and does so off to Sierra Maynard. May have had a few steps on that backside, but either way, she gets it up. Her first points of the night. It's a 42-27 lead. Largest lead of the night's been 16. Here's Carroll. Back out to Frazier. Frazier in between the rings. Now just right of center. Looks off to Carroll. Carroll attacks. Floater in the lane off the window too stiff. Picklesheimer with another rebound. Picklesheimer with 9 boards in this ball game, and on the far sideline, Sierra Maynard had the basketball and stepped out of bounds. 10th turnover for the Lady Rams. Frazier off to Maynard. Now to Gammon. Gammon launches the triple. Left side, 3, no. Smith has the rebound. So we approach the 1 minute mark. Lady Rams are going to pick up a nice win on the road. More importantly, their first 63rd District victory of the season after falling in their opening game to Russell. Carroll comes off. Ellie Hunt checks back into the ball game. Carroll had a quiet night tonight, 4 points and 3 rebounds. She was hounded by the defensive pressure of the Lady Rams from the word go. 1 minute to play in the ball game. Here's Smith. Curls off from Rachel Bush. Bush playing with those 4 personal fouls, trying to get a 5-second call. Smith just gets separation quick enough to do so. Here's Smith. Takes it off to Collins. Now off to Maynard. With the win tonight, Raceland will move to an even 3-3 on the season. Greenup County is going to fall to 2-5 as Picklesheimer's shot is up and missed. Rebound out of there by Maynard. She'll step back, a left side 3, too stiff, no good. Rachel Bush had the rebound, could not hold on to it. It goes into the hands of Maynard, and Raceland will walk this one out and call it a win. 42-27 here tonight over Greenup County. We'll take a break for the post-game show. When we come back, we'll check scoring and stats and wrap it up here tonight. This has been Greenup County Girls Basketball on GCHS TV. We're back right after this. Final score here tonight at the Greenhouse. Raceland knocks off Greenup County 42-27. Let's take a look at scoring and statistics in this one for the Lady Rams. 41% from the field. That's 16 of 39. 6 of 13 from long range, 46.2%. It was a hot night for Kirsten Smith. She hit 4 out of her 6 3-pointers. 23 rebounds, 8 offensive, 10 turnovers for the ladies in black. Kirsten Smith leads all scorers tonight, 20 points. Emily Garvin had 8. Emma Picklesheimer with 4. Sierra Maynard has 2. Chloe Collins with 8. For the Lady Musketeers, 27.8%. That's 10 of 36 from the field. A dismal 19% from long range, 4 of 21. 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, 50%. 22 rebounds, 11 each way. 14 turnovers in the ball game. Rachel Bush leads the way tonight, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Lexi Carroll with 4, Emma Frazier with 1, Taylor Gammon has 6, Lauren Hanna 4, Emily Maynard with 3. 42-27 is your final score. A big shout out to my crew tonight, Haley Howard and Noah Smith on cameras. Aaliyah Grayson doing some great work tonight on the production side, as well as all the great folks here at Greenup County High School, as this is our first full broadcast for basketball here with the GCHS TV, and the sky's the limit for these young women, men and women in this group. They're doing some fabulous work. Be sure to give us a follow there on YouTube and check out some of the great work they're doing. They've got some video podcasts they're putting together We've got a sit down with the superintendent every week that they're putting together, and we've got news, weather, and again, more sports coming up after the Christmas holiday. Final score here tonight, 42-27. Raceland knocks off Greenup County. For everyone here with GCHS TV, I'm James Collier. Good night, everyone.